Before we start, guys, please make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may end up spending, guys, thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Super helpful video to any of you trying to find where the AC/DC inverter converter fuses relays are located. Stay with us, we'll explain where you can find them, guys, in this video today. Do not waste any money, guys, on parts, diagnostics until you watch that video, because it could be quite simple fix. It could be just a bad fuse. It should work on that generation Mercedes W204. By the way, if you need to buy replacement parts tools, we're going to share the information in the description of the video below where you can get them from. So let's start on it now. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We make mechanical repair videos, engines, transmissions, bodywork, electrical, engine, transmission codes, fuses. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission here at the garage is, guys, to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. And guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. For the AC/DC inverter converter, we need to check multiple components. Stay with us, we'll explain where we'll be working in a fuse box. That's actually really easy to access, lucky for us, but this generation Mercedes C-Class has a few hidden fuse boxes that, by the way, one of them is very important fuse box. It has components that if they burn, your car will not start, it will act completely dead. And 95% of the people do not know it exists. That's why we made a special video on our YouTube channel that's known as a fuse box location and diagram on Mercedes W204. Check it out, guys. The video is called Mercedes W204 fuse box location and diagram. It can save you a lot of headache. People said the video was super helpful, saved them a lot of money. Let's go ahead and turn the light on so you can, guys, see here what's happening. We will turn here the knob, remove the cover on the passenger side, and we'll get to a fuse box that has a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. That way you do not spend money on diagnostics, parts, repairs you may actually not even need. So, guys, you have different kinds of fuses and relays. We're talking about the maxi fuses, standard fuses right here. You have, watch how many different kinds of relays as well. Now, these fuses, sometimes you can clearly see if a fuse is burnt or not by looking at the element. But sometimes it's really sneaky. They can burn here on the side. It's hard to see. Some fuses will not be visible as well. And we had people that will spend thousands of dollars in repairs, replacing modules, even engine computers, when all they had to do, they assumed they had a good fuse. They pulled it out, they saw it, and they assumed it was good. But guys, you can easily test these fuses, and on some of these, most of them, they have even the terminals on top that allows you to check them with a voltmeter and find out if it's good or bad. You see, that's a good fuse. If it's blown, okay, like this one here, it's blown, nothing. Check this thing out, no connection. One next to it, okay, right here, let me get good contact point. That's a good fuse, guys. You can see, you can test them. Now, relays are harder to test, but with the voltmeter, fuses are super easy to test. All we have to do is set it on that setting and practically your home resistance setting, and you can find, guys, okay, if it works or not. For instance, that one was the good fuse. You can see it's going to go down to 0 ohms resistance, or you can go ahead, remove it and test it the same way, guys. It should have 0 ohm resistance. Now, relays, guys, are a little bit more complicated, but it's doable. It will take you a minute or two to find out how to do that. Now, we'll put, guys, links to a video that will explain how to test relays, how to test fuses, which battery terminal you need to reconnect and disconnect first if you're doing repairs, because that can cause modules to burn as well, and that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair. Check out the videos, they will be in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. So here, guys, we need to check up to 3 different components. First, we're talking about fuse number 64. So where is 64? Here, okay. If you come right here, that will be 65. It will be one fuse less. Underneath, it will be 64. If you have that option, it will be right here. Also, you will need to check fuse number 72, guys. Okay, that's 73. That's 72 right here. the second fuse in that row from top to bottom. And then you need to check fuse number 91. 91 will be, you see that fuse right here, guys? That's the fuse that you will need to check. But those are, guys, okay, mostly the fuses you need to check. Relay, you don't have a relay. That function, practically the relay function is controlled by the rear SAM module, SAM module. Check fuses, relays for the rear SAM module as well. So, check it out, guys. Thank you for watching. In this Mercedes W204, you're going to have all kinds of different fuses and relays that sometimes are hard to find. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, you may have a hard time finding one, guys. Replacement one, you may be stuck. It happened to us. So what we usually do, we buy some spare ones and we put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share a link where you can get them at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. That link will be in the description of the video below. Check it out for your convenience. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.